Hello everyone, my name is Yanko and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. So guys, today is another episode of the Celtic reviews for the season, and this is a big one. So of course, we have been chasing this league title all season and we should have had it wrapped up a couple of weeks ago, but unfortunately we didn't, due to losing to St Johnstone, delayed it until this very game. Dundee United away was the chance for us to finally wrap up the league title that everybody knew was done for weeks, and we won it in style. We really did. We won 5-0 against Dundee United, and here is how it started off. So first of all, the two big important things was the protests. Obviously I've heard a lot of different opinions. You know, what people are like. Some people agree, but don't believe that the way we done it was the right way. Which I understand. I totally agree. I think the banners and songs are totally perfect. A perfect way for a peaceful protest. But the throwing of tangerines and footballs don't really help the situation. Feels as if it just sang songs, held up banners, would get the point across and put the ball into the SPFL's court. But I think it's give us a bad look. We've thrown tangerines on this, stopping the play, etc. But here is the protests. First of all, the tangerines, and then the footballs, where we threw the tangerines and had a banner that said the fruits of our labour. And then, which I didn't really see the big deal with why we wanted to make that specific banner. But then of course we threw the footballs on, and it was, I can't remember exactly what that one said because I've not seen much of that one. I've seen more of the tangerines ones because I actually seen that happening during the game. And I remember it well because it was quite creative the way it was bannered. But we had the footballs thrown into the park, and it was something along the lines of keeping football fans out of football or something like that. It was obviously a dig at Dundee United for so much money for tickets, £40 odd a ticket, which I think is ridiculous for any game of football. It shouldn't be that dear. You know, you go to Germany and they're charging like 30 euros, and that's for everything. So I think that's absolutely shocking. But yeah, so here is the protests. So now that we've got the protests out the way, we've got the big talking point out the way, let's get into the football, which is a main part of, obviously, football. It's all about the goals, it's all about the game. And here we start off. So, ball gets played into the box. Ryan Strain puts the ball into his own net, which is very unlucky because he's got Jota right behind him, and he's tried to clear the ball so that Jota can't get it. Unfortunately for him, the ball's hit the back of the net. So here is Ryan Strain's own goal, which is our opener. Next up, we get a goal, and who better? Well, who better for the assist, should I say, than Dyson Maeda, because he gets the assist for Nicholas Kuhn. A weird one. Nicholas Kuhn scores a goal and starts doing all of that as he celebrates. A dig at the supporters, a dig at the media for criticising him time and time again. Yes, he's had a fantastic season. Yes, he's struggled a wee bit, but you know, nonetheless, he's came out. He's done the job today, and yeah, absolutely fantastic. Here's Nicholas Kuhn with Celtic second. not long after that, just before half-time, Nicholas Kuhn steps up again, scoring a similar goal, and he gets the goal. Here is Nicholas Kuhn with his second, Celtic's third. So, getting to half-time, 3-0 up, absolutely fantastic. Can't complain at that at all. But after obviously doing that, scoring the goals, we make it 4. This time, Adam Idah, a player heavily criticised. Fans believe he's not good enough. I think there's a player in him. I think there's definitely something there. He's maybe not the greatest player. He's maybe not as consistent as the likes of Maeda, but he's definitely got something in it. He's definitely got it in his locker to bring in the goals. He's a big game player, and he can score important goals when you don't really need it. Here is Adam Idah with Celtic's 4th. Finally, after Adam Idah scores the 4th, he scores the 5th and finishes Dundee United off. 2 goals in 11 minutes for Adam Idah. I think it's 134 minutes per goal, which it seems like quite a lot. So he's scoring every about game and a half. Just over a game and a half, it's every goal, which isn't too bad on an average. You know, it gives a wee bit more to the player, a wee bit more in depth of how often they're actually scoring. But anyway, here is Adam Idah with his 2nd and Celtic's 5th. So that's the 5 goals done and dusted. League over officially. And what can we say apart from it's been a good season for us? Obviously, it's not been as good a season for Rangers. I've always hoped that we would go out and, you know, get a bit more of a challenge. Hopefully next season it's better. I feel as if not that season there, but the season before was a bit closer. Obviously when Clement originally came into Rangers, he started to pose a bit of a threat on us, and then that threat fell away. But you know, nonetheless, we got the league title wrapped up, 4 in a row, 55 now, done and dusted. And yeah, let's hope for another successful season. Obviously, we'll still get the Scottish Cup to go, but apart from that, everything's done and dusted. So next week it's a game against Rangers. I'm looking forward to it, see how we do. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, peace out.